Welcome to Review Rewind, the show where a couple of friends watch movies of old and aim to figure out if the reviewers were spot on or a little off. I'm Mike.
And I'm Tristan.
And this week, we're talking about The Godfather. No, we're going to be talking about we're going to be talking about Shanghai Noon.
Yay.
Shanghai Noon.
Yep.
Brought to you by. Sorry, my voice was getting weird a little bit there. Tristan, how you doing, buddy? What's your bright spot?
Hey, Mike, I'm doing good. Bright spot is this weekend. I had some friends over, had just a chill time. It's good. It's good to hang out with people that you like to hang out with.
Yeah, that is always a plus. That is truly always a plus.
Always a plus. How are things going for you?
Good.
You sure?
Yeah, I had a good 3-day weekend. It was. We'd only been in like 2 weeks, but it was already like much needed.
Yeah.
You know, so busy season ahead of me.
For sure.
Busy season.
You know what? You know what else? I went to the beach on Sunday. And it was a great beach day.
That's good.
Sometimes you go and it's like it's too hot or maybe it's too cold. But it was the Goldilocks of beach days.
I think that might be just where you're at.
Yeah,
because it was really hot over here. Even by the beach, it was like, gonna get toasty.
Toasty.
Shanghai Noon, directed by Tom Dey. Tom Dey also having done let's see. Oh, this was his first movie.
Wow.
Did a TV series, one episode of a show, a music video, and then he did the music video for Uncle Kracker's Yeah. And then he did Showtime, forgettable film with Eddie Murphy and Robert De Niro. He also did Failure to Launch, one of the many Matthew McConaughey romantic comedies. He did Marmaduke. He did the TV. He directed a couple episodes of the TV version of Snatched. Or Snatch. No ED. And then some other little stuff that maybe isn't even worth.
He's got a weird, he did 2000, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2018.
I wonder if that's personal or just the industry just wasn't vibing with him.
Yeah, what is
weird?
What does this guy do?
I know. Written by Alfred Gough and Miles Millar. If he's English, it's Millar. Which don't know. Writer. Oh. Better luck on the screenplay, I guess. Oh, I mean, I will make sense of that later. Wrote, this is Millar. I'm going to say Millar because it's spelled like that. Double Tap. The story for Lethal Weapon 4. A couple TV shows. A movie, Made Men. Then did Shanghai Noon. Then also wrote the screenplay for Showtime. And did the screen story for Spider-Man 2. So
Wow.
does have a winner in there, but did write The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, which I maybe we'll do like a mummy thing because I've watched the first two.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that one.
I've seen it once, and I don't remember much about
Yeah,
it.
I know that they had to recast the Evie.
Yeah, which is like they
Crazy.
didn't even get somebody that looked anything like her.
You know. But has been doing all right. He did developed for television, did 217 episodes of Smallville.
Yeah.
So that started good and then went worse. But he also did the screenplay for Beetlejuice, and has been writing Wednesday.
For Wednesday, yeah.
Series created by, so he's got a created by credit. So a little more than just
It's interesting that Wednesday is called a TV miniseries and it's had 2 seasons. It's 2 seasons of
can you
miniseries?
do I actually I don't think I've ever thought of that. And Alfred Gough is the writing partner for
Yeah,
Miles Millar, so they work together, so their credits are pretty the same.
the same.
All right, produced by Roger Birnbaum, Gary Barber, Jonathan Glickman.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yeah, I just think of Martin Short's character, Jiminy Glick,
Uh-huh.
starring Jackie Chan, Owen Wilson, Lucy Liu, and Walton Goggins. When
How did
he
Walton Goggins
when
get
he appeared on screen, I was immediately like, "God dang, that's a young Walton Goggins who looks older than the current Walton Goggins."
Yeah.
Cinematography by Dan Mindel, edited by
Edited.
Richard Chu, music by Randy Edelman.
Edelman?
Edelman's probably right. Just checking in on that a little bit real quick, because, you know, it's good to be thorough. Let's see. Editor Richard Chu, what did our friend do? The picture he has on IMDb is fantastic.
Pretty great.
Well, god dang.
Wow.
They got a hell of an editor. Oh, this is exciting. It's nice. It's nice to see someone. So, started editing in 1967, doing some shorts, TV shows. First full length looks to be The Conversation. And then The Music School, 1974.
TV movie.
And then in 1977, a little movie called A New Hope. Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy. What a just giant pill to swallow. Because you got a director who doesn't know shit about what he's doing, and then you're like, I mean, we could try to cut right here, I guess. Also did Risky Business. I know, Risky Business. It's because I started reading ahead to Real Genius.
Yeah.
So Risky Business, Real Genius. What else do we got?
Revenge of the Nerds 2.
I was just looking at that one. What else? That Thing You Do. Oh, he does have like big credits.
Oh yeah.
First Daughter, I do remember that. Last film, I'll Find You. in 2019 and has one more coming up so far. Interesting. Pretty.
I don't know if that movie's good.
Yeah. All right. Director of photography, Dan Mindel. Also has Star Wars under his belt.
How? How did they get these people?
I don't know. So, lots of TV movies. First film as director of photography, Enemy of the State.
Yep.
And maybe we'll put that one on for next year because I think the conversation for photography and cinematography would be a really good conversation because that movie's filmed in a really interesting way. Did Spy Game, the 2003 classic forgotten film of Matt Damon, Stuck on You. He did The Skeleton Key, Mission Impossible 3. Oh, wow. He did Star Trek. John Carter. That's another one I want to put on the list because that one was like.
Oh, you know what? This guy got J.J. Abrams is what happened.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Mission Impossible 3.
Well, he did Savages. Star Trek 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Episode 7, Zoolander 2, Pacific Rim Well, he did a bunch. He's done a bunch. Wow. He's done a bunch of like sequels. And then Red One. Is that the one with The Rock?
Yeah. And
wow.
JJ.
Hold on. J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. I always want to call him
okay.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Also, Chris Evans and Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
I didn't realize all of them were in this.
Yep.
It's gotta be great.
So good.
All righty. Let's see. Production companies: Touchstone Pictures, Spyglass Entertainment, Birnbaum Barber Productions, Jackie Chan Films, distributed by Disney, Buena Vista Pictures. Release date in the United States, May 26, 2000. In Hong Kong, June 1st, 2000. Runtime of 110 minutes. Budget of $55 million. Gross in the U.S. $56 million. Opening weekend made about $15 million. Over $15 million. And gross worldwide almost $100 million. So it made back its budget, but not that successful. I think it's made its money back then some in home sales and TV plays.
Probably.
Because I feel like this movie for a long time was on TV constantly.
All the time.
All the time. You know, it's just one of those films, and you really hope that one of those films will... Now we transition to the segment we like to call Recap Rewind, where we rewind and recap the film for you. This week, I hope Tristan wrote it. Tristan.
Hey.
It's all yours.
According to the Google Dictionary. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
According to the Google Dictionary, which uses Oxford language, plagiarism is the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. And the Gemini AI summary states that to avoid copyright infringement, the focus is on whether the new work is substantially similar to the original, or if the changes have transformed the original into something new or something with new meaning or purpose. And that whole 30% different rule is just a myth. And that'll make sense in just a moment. You remember the movie Rush Hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the one that we watched last year. Well, we kind of watched it again. Just this time, you replaced Jackie Chan's best detective, who is actually incompetent, with Jackie Chan's supposedly incompetent Imperial Guard, who is actually very good at what he does.
Yeah.
and then replace Consul Han's child daughter with adult Imperial Princess Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
Swap out Chris Tucker's annoying, overly cocky character with Owen Wilson's annoyingly cocky character, Roy O'Bannon. Keep the same
Yeah.
amount of racism and jokes, mix it all together with a Western motif, and bam, you've got yourself Shanghai Noon. I was going to take a I was going to take a funny perspective. Oh, thank you. A fun perspective. So delayed. A fun perspective and switch it up and talk about how Brandon Merrill's character, whose name is literally Indian wife, and talk about how she's really the hero of this whole thing, and how she came and saved the day not once, not twice, but 3 times, and each time they try to play it off as if it's some sort of mystery of who's saving them. But her story ends in a really weird way, so I don't know if it's worth trying to make her the main character, but she at least deserves more credit and a name. Yeah, if you didn't catch it, her name is Indian Wife. She's the best character until the end, and the writers went and ruined that. Anyway, we got Princess gets kidnapped. Jackie Chan goes to America to save her, gets into some hijinks with Owen Wilson. They don't get along until they learn to get along, but then they don't get along. But hey, at the end, they get along and they save the princess. There's 2 bald guys with mustaches. One of them is white and the other one is Chinese. So Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson both have their equal duels at the end. But let's talk about the end for a moment. Jackie Chan gets married to Indian wife. We'll call her Cheryl near the beginning of the movie. And she sort of travels with him on and off until it's convenient for the story. And then for some reason, she makes out with Roy at the end of the movie. Yeah. And Jackie ends up with the princess.
Yeah.
But the most egregious thing is the message that we get at the end. And it's said as an inspirational quote, but basically boils down to the way they do it in the East is wrong. You should be like Westerners. That's right, people. We did it. We reverse colonized the main character of this movie. You want to be American? You got to act American. This movie's racist.
I was thinking about that. And I don't think it actually is. As much like that idea of like colonizing the main character.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they're both wrong.
Mm.
So, like, I think the monarchy's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think arbitrary loyalty to like,
yeah,
you know,
I didn't get into the nuance of that,
right?
But yeah,
like I think that's wrong. But I also think that they do a good job of never actually putting the Western society in a positive light.
that's true.
Do you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the cities suck.
Mm-hmm.
Van
people suck.
Van Cleef is the law,
Yeah.
and he's bad.
Yeah.
None of the sheriffs are good.
Mm-hmm. They're all working for the bad guy. Yeah.
They're all working for the bad guy. Well, and even in the first town that they're in, which I think is out of reach of
Oh, when they the jailbreak.
Lufang. I think it's the original jailbreak. I think that's out of reach of Van Cleef and Lufang. I think they're partners. Is that what you get from it?
Yeah. It
So
felt like that.
it's out of reach. But those sheriffs suck.
they were bad.
And Roy is the only good one, but he's a bad cowboy.
Yeah.
And I think that's the point.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I think the point is John Wayne is bad, technically bad, at being a Forbidden City guard.
Mm-hmm.
Roy is bad at being a cowboy.
Yeah.
So one is bad in the Western world, one is bad in the Eastern world, and they come together and they find their own path for both things and are like good. I don't, like, I get what you're saying, and I don't know if I disagree, but also I feel like this movie did as good a job as it could have, having two probable white guys writing it.
Yeah, it was.
I say probable because I only can tell by their name, and I saw no photos, so I know not what they look like.
There's no pictures of them. Yeah, there is some nuance in here, and I was debating if I wanted to discuss that nuance in here. But then, sometimes discussing the nuance it does not make for a fun.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's our job.
Yeah.
That's our job. That's our job.
That's our job.
Yeah, because I was really walking into this going, this is going to be a racist piece of shit. Like Rush Hour. Rush Hour was just out and out racist.
Mm-hmm.
All of the racism that I saw was countered in the story. Yeah.
Not all of it.
But what exactly are you talking about?
The portrayal of Native Americans.
Right. That, because when they made the joke about him being in a dress, I was just like, I think that's a gay joke, but I also, like, from my understanding, some tribes didn't really care about that, so I don't think they would have made a fuss. And then the peace pipe was just a bong.
Yeah.
Which, there is some, I think some few tribes who it wasn't just tobacco. But it wasn't bubbling. Like, they put that sound effect specifically to be like,
yes,
you guys know what this is.
Yes.
Yeah, I do think in that they didn't give like names or anything like that to the characters.
I will say, compared to Rush Hour, this movie actually acknowledges that the people in it are racist.
Yeah.
And Rush Hour didn't do that.
I mean, like, it is interesting that the major conflict between John and Roy is that Roy kind of accepts the racism. That's the major conflict for him. And they make an issue of it. Like, they make a point of saying it, and it's a real moment of insecurity and development for Roy as a character.
Yeah.
Realizing that this mask he puts on to fit in with the Western world is really not worth his own friendship. So that's where it's like there is some of that, but I'm wondering if that is out of ignorance rather than out and out racism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, again, Rush Hour, we go back to Rush Hour. All the jokes were because Jackie doesn't speak English. This one, whenever those were made, it went like both ways. So, like, the conversation stuff between him and the natives, the Native Americans. I don't think natives would be the right way. The indigenous tribe.
Yeah.
the gag is they both don't understand each other, which that's you have two people from two different sides of the world. That's probably going to happen. So those jokes kind of work. I did like the joke of like, now he's saying it slower. Like we're going to understand it more.
We're going to understand it.
I'm trying to think what other the one family that gave the Imperial Guards the ride.
Yeah.
I feel like the jokes, like it, I forgot about it. So when she's like, those are Indians. Like, they're not Indians. They're Jews. I laughed out loud because I was like, God, that guy's stupid. And I think even within that, like, even though there was no one there to acknowledge, like, this is bad, I think within you as an audience, everyone in the moment's going, this guy's dumb.
This guy's an idiot.
Yeah, this guy's rough. I did like the shalom.
And they say it back to him.
Yeah, that's why I laughed. That's why I thought it was very funny, because they didn't know or understand that he didn't know or understand them.
Yeah.
So they were just like, I think this guy's saying goodbye, and I think that's how he says it, so we should do the same. Which, great. Is good. Trying to think where else. And I feel like a lot of the other stuff that is kind of blatant racism is just showing the mindset of the time. And I don't think it's like showing it. I think it's showing it negative more than anything else.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's get this conversation through, let's get it in the front. There's racism in this movie. Not always. Well, one, I don't think any of it is to condone or justify racism in any way, shape, or form.
No.
Like, I don't think the Native Americans might be a weird. The racism comes from a lack of willingness to find jokes that fit into like it's just lazy at that point.
And just like the way that they are shown is very much the traditional white perspective of what we've seen in media of those people.
Right.
And so like there is that, like they did the very like tropey,
which that's what I mean. Like it's very lazy because I know nothing about like Chinese culture, but there does seem to be reverence in how they portray it. And because they have a lot of people who have some knowledge in it, whether not everyone has the history of it perfectly, the Chinese actors, but they do understand at least within the decorum of conversations with each other and kind of like the cultural history of it. Lucy Liu may have actually had something to say because she has a degree in Asian languages and cultures. So she might actually have helped with some of that history stuff. But like that was treated pretty well, honestly. It was the Native American stuff and kind of the lack of Mexicans. I know they make the joke of it, but it's like, it's Nevada. That was still like
there. Like they use Spanish a couple times.
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of.
But that, showing that does kind of show in the time. It's one of those things of that's what some of those people in those areas would have done. Like the white folk of that area would have been using some of that terminology.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, Roy always treated it with some form of like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Not anything like when Van Cleef said it's a Mexican standoff and we ain't got no Mexicans. That CAN at the end, the cans just felt a little too hard for me. Like Mexicans, you're like, oh,
Ooh.
I don't like that.
Yeah. No, so I think overall it's better than
It's a lot better than
it's
Rush
a lot
Hour.
better than Rush Hour. I think there's still some things that we can take apart here
Yeah.
and be like, yeah, that's
Could
not
have been
great
better.
that they
Yeah.
did that. Like they still made jokes at the expense of Jackie Chan not being able to speak English. Not as much, but they still were there.
I have to be reminded of them. I just don't remember them.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was portrayed more as the language barrier kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which
where there's room for that. To say that that's off limits is
yeah, of course. I think they just did a better job of presenting his character and his ability to speak English and his ability to, I mean, obviously with the indigenous language that he had to encounter, like he didn't know how to speak that.
Right.
And then he tries to use that with the Americans or like the white folks, and then they're like, what are you doing here? So
right.
like I think it's done better for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still some questionable things, but I think overall it's much better than the Rush Hour
yeah,
stuff.
agreed. Well.
And maybe it's because we had two white guys that weren't writing a black guy and a Chinese guy, but like they were only writing one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, here they are. Yeah, they're white.
Yeah.
They're just at this point, they're just two. Oh wait, maybe this is from the Shanghai Nights. Wow, they look kind of the same. They don't really look younger. They just kind of look. Interesting. Okay. What a weird thing. Alrighty. What did you think of the film as far as the visuals go?
There were, I mean, one of the great things about Jackie Chan movies is that we get a lot of practical stuff and we see it happen. So that's always fun because the stunts are real. The like all of that is done in camera.
Yeah.
I think there was only a couple moments where it was green screen and it was just like 3 frames and it was really bad 3 frames, but you barely even notice it.
The last shot of the film.
The last shot of the film
when they're riding into the sunset, the background is completely CGI and it looks bad.
Yeah.
When he's jumping on the train, like it's rough. You're right. Yeah.
When he jumps from the train car to the other train car, it's like, okay, and then we're back. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I didn't realize Nevada looked like that. Does Nevada look like that? I mean,
I feel like there's parts of Nevada that look like that.
Yeah. I also always forget Oh no, Nevada's by Utah. Then never mind. I don't know.
I mean, it's got mountains and
Oh yeah, it is quite mountainous.
yeah.
Oh,
I think it's just because we're used
maybe I'm
to
just
Western Nevada
yeah,
that's just desert.
I'm just used to the shitty part of Nevada.
But if you go to
Oh, there's a lot of mountains. Okay.
yeah, I mean, even if you go further north into you know, the lake, the lake that everybody likes.
Michigan?
What? Why? Why am I forgetting this right now?
Tahoe?
Yeah.
Tahoe?
Yeah, Lake Tahoe. Like that area is very
I
like
guess you're right.
foresty and mountainy
That is part of Nevada,
up in
yeah.
like the Reno area.
Ugh, Reno.
So, you know, there are mountains out there.
Yeah, you're right. Well, some of the shots were gorgeous. They really made it out to look pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't think that I think they did a good job of making it look like
Yeah.
a Western movie. Like there was nothing.
I thought it was cinematography wise, I thought the movie looked really good.
Mhm. There's some really good wide shots and like getting the landscape.
Mhm.
Um, there's some bad editing though.
Ooh, do tell.
The one scene that stuck out the oh that was sorry. I have the trailer playing
Uh-huh.
in the corner, and there's when he jumps from the train as it
Eh.
explodes. It is rough.
They should not have used that in the trailer.
Um, the what is the scene? And near the end, and it like he is standing there and he's trying to figure out where Roy is, and he's like, ah, he must have taken the gold and run away.
Oh
And then you
yeah.
hear the coin, and then it cuts to the coin flipping through the air, and then it lands at his feet. The coin flip is coming from the wrong direction
Yeah.
when it cuts. And that is probably the easiest thing to fix
Yeah.
in post,
Yeah.
and they didn't fix it.
No. You're right. Now thinking about it, you're absolutely right.
So that was the biggest thing. There's
Mhm.
some continuity
Yeah.
between cuts um that I noticed some things. They weren't horrible, but
Mhm.
like we've definitely seen movies that are edited worse than this.
Yeah.
But there it's just like when you have one moment where it's like, why did you not flip the shot? Like just
Mhm.
hit the button and flip the shot and it's fine.
It feels as though it is a touchstone, pun intended, of the late 90s 2000s to have just some like weirdly rough editing,
Hmm.
whether it's they're rushing or they just did it and just thought, "Meh, who
Yeah,
cares?
it's fine.
What are they going to do? Fire us?" And then they got fired, you know?
Yeah. This movie, this they really liked the try to keep it a mystery of what's happening. Like keep the keep the reveal, and all of those reveals did not pay off.
Yeah. They did they kind of gave the they gave it away too soon. Which, oh man. Well, it's funny. It's funny too because the reveal of Lo Fong, nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing. She sees him, she, says his name, Lo Fong, says everything, and we're just like, I
Cool.
don't know.
Yeah.
Why should we care? And then it takes like another 20 minutes or so for us to really gather a picture of why we should care about this guy. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, he used to work with Jackie, and now they
Yeah.
don't work together because he was like, no, no, no. But
The-
yeah, you're right. There was that. That was weird.
Yeah, we needed a little bit more. We needed a little bit more about that. And I think with who we're calling Cheryl, deserved, like, either they needed to have her like a complete mystery until that final, like she saves them from the gallows, and that's when we find out, like, oh, this person that has been saving them this entire time has been her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's like, okay, the first time we're like, oh, what's happening? What, this person is doing something with the cattle.
She was kind of a MacGuffin.
Yeah, and then she saves them, and you're like, oh, okay, great. And then there's the, what moment was that? There's a second time. Or I guess the second time was the gallows, wasn't it?
Yes.
And she's sneaking through, and we're like, we know who it is. Why are we like cropping this in a way that
Right.
it's not revealing who the person is? Because we all know who it is.
Right.
And then again at the end, she shows up with the entire family.
And I think they could have done well. That one felt. It didn't feel like the reveal with her necessarily,
Mm-hmm.
but it did. I thought that one worked.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the gallows, them spending so much time with her aiming
Mm-hmm.
was kind of drew away from it
Mm-hmm.
because it makes me it when so let's recap this. Roy and Jean are um about to be hung. Jean sees that his horse is leading the carriage that will take their bodies away. He starts making the sounds that he remembers the young indigenous kid doing, his brother-in-law, I don't know. And so he starts to do it, but then the camera is looking at the horses and someone just outright whistles,
Mm-hmm.
and then the horse starts moving. And then but it's funny because they just spent like a minute setting up that Cheryl is aiming, setting up a sniper shot,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I think it's assumed that she whistles
I think so.
because they don't make it seem like he does.
Uh-huh.
I think what would have made that shot work is if he did kind of activate the horse to move, and then they just did everything, but they skipped the part about showing Cheryl setting up.
Mm-hmm.
So that the gunshot hits the rope, Jackie gets out of the situation, Roy lands in the thing, and it doesn't feel like this over
Mm-hmm.
over planned, very improbable scenario. And
Yeah.
it just kind of looks like happenstance with the assistance of the shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then they reveal that it was her.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, wow, you really have a guardian angel kind of thing. And
Mm-hmm.
then he's like, it's my wife. No, but he already knew that.
My wife.
Yeah, so why
Yeah.
just kind of make another joke about that? He's just like, does she just show up when you're dying? Like,
Yeah.
I think
Where's she been this whole time?
I
Like,
think if they would have made a joke about it in that way, I think it actually would have made it better.
Mm-hmm.
Just draw attention to it, make it a joke.
Yeah.
You're like, where does she go?
Yeah. Yeah. There needed to be some acknowledgement of the fact that she just is there and then she's not.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't
I
know.
feel like that was just them not being willing to write. It's like they had the ending.
Yeah.
They were like, Roy's going to end up with a girl, and then John is going to end up with the princess, sort of, I guess. They like hold hands very platonically.
And smile at each
Yeah.
other.
And, but, you know, yeah, that's how it's going to end. How do we get there? And then, you know, 2 days later, someone's like, look, Jackie's going to get married within the first day that he's in the U.S. And then they keep writing. And then at one point, someone's like, wait, aren't we supposed to have Jackie be with the princess? So how's that going to work? And then the other one's like, yeah, she could go with Roy. Eh?
Just
Yeah. And both of them were like, yeah, that sounds good. And then they didn't put any more thought into it.
And they didn't put, but they did put enough thought to put a joke of at least it's not a white guy to foreshadow.
Hey. True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Music. I thought the music was great. It felt like a Western.
It hit all the like what you expect a Western to be.
Yeah.
I looked up Randy, and he has quite the catalog.
Ooh.
They mix conductor and composer into the same stuff, so it's hard to decipher all of that. But
that is technically different.
Yeah, so he was the composer for MacGyver, the TV series.
Oh shit.
He also composed the theme music for a little show called The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. I don't know if you ever watched that, but it is a Western with why can't I think of his name?
Is he getting typecast?
Bruce Campbell.
Oh.
And it lasted 26 episodes.
So maybe a season, maybe 2 seasons.
Yeah. And then
well, what a look. What a guy. I always think it's weird when no, I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
He's also been the composer for this is interesting. According to this, he has orchestra conductor credit for Shanghai Noon, not
he might be both, because I saw composer.
Yeah, maybe. He had a couple of the Beethoven movies he was involved with.
He did Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Why am I not seeing this?
Are you looking at he did Ghostbusters 2?
What am I looking at?
I don't know. I don't know what the heck you're looking at. He did Kindergarten Cop, Drop Dead Fred.
Here we go.
Shout. My Cousin Vinny.
It was showing me music department.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was showing me all this
Beethoven, The Last of Mohicans, The Distinguished Gentleman, Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. You're right there. The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. He did the music for Gettysburg. That's a long-ass movie. He wins. This guy wins. He did Angels in the Outfield, The Mask, Pontiac Oh, no, that's not what I thought it was. Billy Madison. The Indian in the Cupboard. The Big Green. Oh, my gosh.
Dragonheart.
Oh, wow. Anaconda. Don't want none unless you got. Sorry. Gone Fishing. Leave It to Beaver.
6 Days, 7 Nights. The whole 9 yards.
That's a remake of a movie that no one cared about. Who's in this? Oh, that's why you screwed up, guys. For Leave It to Beaver, they made Christopher McDonald the dad.
Oh yeah, I remember
that. You can't do that.
No.
You can't make the best bad guy ever. The like goody two shoes
The
dad.
nice dad. Yeah.
6 Days, 7 Nights, Ed TV. Wow, this guy, whole 9 yards. Shanghai Noon. Oh, you know what? I think Shanghai Noon got him this job. He did China, the Panda Adventure.
The Panda Adventure.
And I say that because I will say some of the music that they did or some of the music he did that was supposed to feel Chinese in relation to Chinese style was pretty good. He did Osmosis Jones. Corky Romano.
Yep.
Black Knight. Man, this guy... Triple X, National Security, Son of the Mask. I wonder if he actually did it or if they just did.
They just reused the music.
Maybe. All right, let's go.
Balls of Fury, 27 dresses.
Oh my God. He did The Mummy 3.
The Mummy, yep.
Leap Year. Is that the one with Amy Adams? Let's see. This guy has a weird portfolio.
Yeah, he hasn't done as much recently, but his like
I think he's done, is this like B movies? Oh, I think he got stuck doing like B movies.
Bummer.
He did The Beast Inside, which looks awful. Love Me Dead. I hope he's not like an asshole or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
He put himself in a corner. Upcoming Dog Patrol. Oh, he also did Too Hot to Handle, Remembering Ghostbusters 2. He's also going to do My Porn Star Wife.
Yeah.
Naya, Legend of the Golden Dolphin.
This guy, that's a sequel because there's Naya, Legend of the Dolphins.
There's not two N's there. It's Naya.
I know. If you scroll down.
Oh, no. Is the first one Naya?
There's Naya, Legend of the Dolphin.
Oh, someone just spelled it wrong.
It's a documentary too, so I don't.
No, I don't think that's a. I think that's just a.
It's
an action film. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I got nothing.
I'm confused.
For you. Yeah.
You know what? This guy started off real great and then ended up in a weird spot.
We kind of lost steam. I was gonna make a joke because he has Dog Patrol, but then he also has like a bunch of other dog movies. So I was just gonna make up a bunch of dog movies, and then I got distracted by My Porn Star Wife.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, calm down. It's in pre-production.
Yeah.
No guarantee it's gonna get made.
Hasn't even been productioned yet.
I know. But I did enjoy the music. Let's see. I just like it.
There's like
there was a weird thing where like the and I wonder if it's true of like not specifically Jackie Chan movies, but there are Hong Kong films where there's a lot of that like percussion of the like there's a lot of that, and I wonder if he just watched a bunch of Jackie Chan movies and was like, yeah, I could do that. Because there is reference to some Chinese type drums, but then it's also overlapped with like digital drums.
Yeah, there's a weird like 90s digital drum that doesn't belong there.
Maybe it was he was like, oh, we need to use this instrument, and everyone's like, we don't have it, but we have a sample.
Yeah.
All right, this is the opening track. It's just very cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Oh, do you hear that? Did we talk about The Mask?
I mean, we watched it.
We watched it. Okay. Because we talked about the music a little bit, but listen. Do you hear it?
I don't know.
Uh,
Is it the same like progression that happens?
Sort of. Hold on. Let's see if it'll. It's coming up, I think. It's just faster.
Uh-huh.
But it's
got the
pretty
same...
close to the same. I didn't notice that when I was watching the movie, and now hearing it, I'm like, that's like the same.
Uh-huh.
He just changed what instrument was doing it.
The DNA is the same.
Yeah, that's very funny. But overall, I enjoyed the music. I thought it worked. No credit at all to the douchiest douche of all time, Kid Rock. But his song kind of worked in that. The cowboy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just
like,
for the
what?
little montage of them doing that. And then is it a ZZ Top song?
Yep.
I have the motion picture soundtrack, but I don't think I have the what is it? The collection. Oh, it's yeah.
LaGrange.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is not Western in the slightest, but damn it if it worked well.
Yeah.
Rumors spreading round.
This is the Kid Rock. Oh, God. Okay, I want to make this 100% clear just because we're talking about it. I'll never have the opportunity to really talk about this. Kid Rock is a piece of shit. He's from Michigan. His dad was rich. He has no cowboy in him whatsoever. Fuck him. Anyway, I didn't realize this was, you know what's a band I can never tell is them except for after like 1992? Aerosmith.
Aerosmith, yeah.
Did they... Like, this was a good song that they used. This is back in the saddle. Now knowing it's Aerosmith, I'm like, yeah, that sounds absolutely like Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And then this song is apparently in it, but I don't... What? It's called... This is the Uncle Kracker song. I don't remember this.
It must have been in the credits.
He just sounds like Kid Rock.
No, Kid Rock wrote this as well.
What?
Kid Rock was one of the writers for that song.
What a tool. He does fall into the category of got famous because of a cover, and then when you look at all his other songs, you're like, I've never heard a single one of these.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough talking about Uncle Kracker.
Hey.
We turn the page.
Oh.
To characters? Is that what we're on?
Characters.
Right. John Wayne, Jackie Chan. Yeah, he's supposed to be looked down upon. I wonder if that is they never do they say it? Is it because he's bad at his job? I think he just doesn't understand time. I think he's just bad with time because everything it sounds like he did was like he's late.
Yeah, because it's not until later when he's drunk that he's like, look at these scars that I have. This one
Yeah.
was for being
Well,
late, and this one was for being blah blah blah. But like they don't really.
I think they do in that he's cleaning. And I think they're trying to infer that people who do this are the lowly of the Imperial Guard. This is
Yeah.
not reserved for the cream of the crop.
But they don't really show us him.
They also make the
messing
joke
up.
with he's like, I would like to go with you. Jackie Chan and uncles.
Yeah.
Man, Jackie Chan loves his uncle. I don't either that or he doesn't. I don't remember. Does his uncle die all the time? It feels like it. Anyway, I feel like the one word I've heard Jackie Chan say the most is uncle.
His uncle, yeah.
Because there was also the TV show Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah.
And one of the big characters in that was his uncle.
His uncle.
Named
Uncle.
Uncle. Oh, God, that was a great show.
That shows the reason why I say "Aya" all the time.
Aya. Yep, that's right. Also, if I'm not mistaken, excuse the silence.
Yeah.
A pretty solid theme song.
For the Jackie Chan Adventures? Oh, yeah.
Holy crap. I forgot how good this animation was. They
Yeah.
made him move perfect. Like,
It's so good, yeah.
anyway. Yeah, so we're conflicted in the storytelling of his actual ability, and I wonder if it's just like he flunked one test one time and he just got a bad rep from there, but they never show it or tell it. It's just inferred and kind of brought upon later that he's somehow incompetent, even though he learns English on his own. He reads a book on his own from what we see. Maybe he was taking English classes as well, or he was learning English because he was spying on the princess or whatever. I don't know if he always cleans the window of the princess, but he learned English kind of on his own. He made this grand journey. He fights really well. It just feels like he's an underdog, but they don't ever really explain why he's an underdog.
Yeah. And like when he asks to go, they're like, no, you're the worst. And then
and then uncle was like, he can carry my
he
bags.
can carry my bags. Let him come. He's my only relative or whatever. And it's like,
it could be good.
okay.
It could be good. That's how I heard it. Yeah, but honestly, I really liked Jackie Chan in this. I thought his comedy, he really got time to shine as a comedian. His comedic timing's really good. I really like it 1,000 times better than Rush Hour, because it feels like it took time to really emphasize the martial arts and the stunts. I don't know if we ever talked about it, but like Rush Hour, it feels like the stunts were very half-assed and not really Jackie doing it. This felt like, oh, Jackie had a hand in kind of creating some of these stunts.
Yeah, there were a lot of stunts that were like there's the spear related, like there's a lot of weapons related stunts that were
right.
like very well done. Um, we didn't get a classic Jackie trying to protect uh artifacts from being destroyed, but
Yeah, you're right. That was missing.
kind of hard to put that in a movie that's
Yeah,
happening in the Wild West. So
yeah,
I can forgive it for that. But
yeah.
yeah, he did great.
Yeah, he did really well. And I know this is a lot of guessing. I have no evidence of this because I do think he has kind of a negative connotation of the American movie scene, um, just because he was kind of thrown into it. But his production company had involvement, so he had a say in it.
Hmm.
And from the bloopers, it just looked like he was really enjoying himself,
Yeah.
like way more than the previous ones.
Hmm.
All the things he was laughing at in the previous ones, it just felt like he was either polite laughing or he just didn't fully get what was happening. And
Hmm.
in here, it felt like he was like genuinely laughing.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I enjoyed that. Moving on.
Moving on.
Owen Wilson playing Roy O'Bannon, throwing in that joke that he's Wyatt Earp.
Hmm.
But all in all, God, I thought I was gonna hate him. I kind of really like him.
Yeah. Like he has some qualities that are like, I don't know about that, man. But like it's funny that the way they introduce him is somebody who's like he's really smart actually,
Yeah.
because he has his plan. He's like, all right, if we do this and we aim at this trajectory and if we meet the thing, and then everybody's like, huh?
Is that the train?
Yeah.
No. Also, he seems kind.
Hmm.
Like he seems like he's genuinely a kind. The character is a genuinely kind person. He
Yeah.
has his flaws, certainly, but he's looking to create the most, like the safest crimes possible.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Hmm.
His biggest issue is his own self-indulgence.
Yeah.
I do love the joke when they're drunk and he's feeling down on himself and he's like, the best thing I do is I talk too much. And then as Jackie's passing out, he goes, "That's true." I've missed that every single time I watched it, but he just goes, "That's true.
That's true.
That part's true." But yeah, his biggest issue is he talks too much. And I think he's working so hard to fit into the puzzle piece of the Wild West, not realizing he would be better off kind of creating his own path.
Hmm.
And it's at the end of the film that he realizes he can actually do that
Hmm.
and still feel, himself.
Hmm.
So I thought his growth was decent. Like he
Yeah.
did have growth. Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson did a good job. Owen Wilson has no business being in a Western, but he was fun. Whoever thought that was a good idea, kudos on them. Like he doesn't belong, but somehow he belongs all the
Well,
way.
and I think that's part of the thing is that they're like, hey, this character doesn't really belong, so let's find somebody who
Who
feels.
really just doesn't
Hmm.
fit into this Western thing. And Owen Wilson feels like very much a contemporary of modernity. I don't know why, but he does. Oddly enough, born in Dallas, Texas.
Hey.
So me saying he doesn't belong in the West, in fact, did. Let's see. When did? Yeah, he grew up in Texas. After getting expelled for cheating in geometry. He attended New Mexico Military Institute. He later attended the University of Texas at Austin, where he pursued a Bachelor's of Art in English but did not graduate. Dummy. While in college, that's where he met and was roommates with Wes Anderson. Oh,
Interesting.
well, there you go.
You went to NIMI, huh?
What'd you say to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just that thing of, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not modernity. I don't know what it is about Owen Wilson. But he just doesn't have a time period historical kind of nuance to him.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing 1850s about him.
No.
You know? Actually, do we ever know what year this is based in?
Did they give? I don't think they gave a time period.
I don't think they did either. It would have to have been the late 1800s, though. Maybe like 1870, 1880. It would have been after the Civil War, I think. But they don't give. I was just looking. They don't give a. Maybe Gemini knows. Characters. Lucy Liu. I don't know. Have we watched a movie with Lucy Liu in it? I don't think so.
I don't think we have yet. Have we? I don't think so.
Krista has like all of these random people she loves. Andrew Garfield. I'm putting her on the spot. I am gonna die later. Hold on. She loves and she loves and she loves but I have very few like celebrities that I really have had either a crush on or whatever it is. Lucy Liu. She's all like every generation of Lucy Liu, I'm always like, she's great. I like her.
Yeah.
One, I think she's a fun actor.
Mm-hmm.
I think she really kind of takes the role well. But also she just seems really smart and does that exceptionally well. With regards to, she's multilingual. She knows the martial arts and she does it well. Like the scene where she starts fighting back,
Mm-hmm.
very believable.
Yeah.
Like she looks very believable in doing so. I have no idea if her fluency in the language is like, I couldn't tell you. If someone was bad at they were specifically speaking Mandarin. If someone was had a bad accent speaking Mandarin, I wouldn't be able to. Well, that's not true. I probably could tell you. There's a few people I think I'd be like, I don't think that person's saying it right.
Uh-huh.
But she did really well. I feel like in the 90s and 2000s, when there's a damsel in distress, they always have like one of those damsel yells. And she definitely has one.
Uh-huh.
To the point where I was like, it startled me a little bit. I was like, I wasn't expecting that. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I enjoyed her.
Yeah, I think she was good, and like it was interesting to have her character be the like she was wanting to escape the like the rules of
Right.
the emperor and living within that, and then when she gets out there, even though she's been betrayed by her English teacher, she's still like
everyone in this world, man.
like everyone.
Like everyone. Always
Those-
betrayed by the English teachers.
those English teachers. But like she sees the people, and like
Yeah.
her thing is like, hey, I would rather help my people that are here than
She understands the gravitas of being a princess,
Mhm.
but also doesn't allow that to overtake the necessity of being human.
Mhm.
And I love that of her character.
Mhm.
And that's the thing, you know, that's the thing about watching this movie nowadays, and even however they portray it, but the realities of we want people to live a life where we are treating people as people.
Mhm.
You know, that's the thing about the conversation is, are we having a conversation where we're looking at are we looking at cultures, traditions, ancient history, and just judging it based on, you know, those negatively as those savages, whatever it might be? Or are we looking at it going, what's the good, what's the bad, and what can we take from it? What can we learn from it? And I think it's good to look at, because I don't feel wrong about it, of, you know, the hierarchy of a monarchy and the rigidness of somewhat of like a caste system. Not good. Not good. But there's still so much we can learn from those places and try to gain something to make the world better. But I liked her development in that it seemed as though she would. It seemed as though she knew in that system, it wasn't so much that she would have to like live for someone else or whatever it might be. It just seemed as though she believed she wouldn't do well. Like she wouldn't have an opportunity to do good for people in that situation. And that, like, she would rather live a life of, you know, what some would call destitute and being amongst the people and helping them than to be sealed away. You know, how it's portrayed in this story.
Yeah.
Whether that's exactly what that system would have looked like, I don't know. But how it's portrayed in this moment, you see, like, that's what some of these history pieces are, because, you know, I feel like if you would have made up a fictional kingdom or something like that, you could probably tell that story really well without having to go back and be like, well, they didn't do it exactly like that.
Yeah.
But then you're like, it's fictional. It doesn't, this is just the story we're building, you know? But they seem to go from what was real, and that's where that slippery slope really comes in. Anywho. Brandon Merrill as Cheryl. She was fun. It's hard. It's funny. I don't actually think she may have been a particularly good actor. There were just some things that were kind of off. But her presence was she seemed very confident in her presence. That's all you need sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So I looked up, she was mostly a rodeo
Oh,
champion.
interesting. Oh yeah, that's like her only film.
It's the only thing that she's been in.
And credit to the production, it seemed as though a lot of the tribal Native American people are Native Americans themselves. So, you know, kind of credit there because they could have cheapened it and done something else. It felt, you know what? I don't know if we could say it, or sorry, I don't know if we'll have an opportunity to say it otherwise. This movie did a really good job of creating a vibrant background characters that felt appropriate for the context.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, the exploited Chinese immigrant area, it looked like it was at least visually, you know, the costuming, the actors all seemed, you know, it's hard to, like, Latin American, I'll be 100%. I'm Mexican. It's sometimes you can put us into a lineup with other Latin Americans and people are not going to be able to guess where we're from. It's just the way it is. You could put me next to a bunch of people from Arab nations, and I bet you would have a tough time figuring out where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
Considering I have been places all over the world, and I have gotten some weird-ass places from where people think I am from. When I was in New Zealand, I don't know if I ever told you this. When I was in New Zealand, people thought I was from Japan.
Really?
Yeah. And I was
Interesting.
oh, that feels like a stretch. That one feels like a stretch a little bit, but I mean, I can kind of see it. And then I went to the Middle East. I went to Palestine and Israel, and a lot of people thought I was just like Palestinian.
Like from there, yeah.
Yeah. So I understand that environment, that, you know, that weird cultural thing. So with that said, a lot of the actors at least seem to have been from some Asian background. The Native Americans seem to be Native American. I mean, it's easy to do white people, I feel like. They're just white people. But each area felt like it was casted with the people who were supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Except, what the hell?
What?
What the hell?
What?
I am flat. My gasket is flabbered. It says, so credited as Chief's
sidekick.
I'm so confused by this.
It.
I just saw this. Chief's sidekick. Now I feel like I have to see the clip. Sam Simon.
Yeah.
The legendary Sam Simon, the producer of The Tracy Ullman Show, the producer and showrunner of The Simpsons, of Taxi. What the hell? Of Cheers.
I think
probably will go down as one of the greatest comedy producers of all time. Even though he doesn't have like a ton, his shows were giant.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Simon was the Chiefs' sidekick?
I feel like he's the one who was like, at least it's not a white guy.
Was he? Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to see if there's like a still shot from it or something. No, you'll have to look up the scene.
Alrighty. I guess I will share my screen. Here we go. Oh. That's not Sam Simon. Okay. That's who I would assume. So this is the scene.
Where is cousin?
So this is the scene where Jackie's character goes with the tribe for the first time, and they're doing their nightly celebration traditions. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but They have the peace pipe, and then they're passing food along, so it's dinner, I guess. And there's the chief, and then there's a gentleman next to him, and that is definitely not Sam Simon.
No, I think it's the scene after
And this is where he says, now he's saying it slower, like that's going to help. I still don't know what the hell he's talking about. Pass the peace pipe. Maybe that'll shut him up. I'm just fast forwarding a little. So it's definitely not this scene.
No,
Oh,
it's.
Is
I
it
think
the
it's the
post-wedding?
next day. Yeah.
Wedding? Oh, yeah. Let's see this. So he wakes up, and Cheryl is with him. I do love his like shyness in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So he's stepping out, and the whole tribe is outside celebrating. They go through a whole little thing. No, that's not him.
Who is?
Where's Sam Simon in this?
Who is he?
Well,
I
Sam
feel like we
Simon
gotta
was
look up.
not the chief's assistant, at least from what we saw. All right. Couple other characters to talk about. We got Roger Yuan, who played Lu Fong. He's a great villain. I thought he was a really good villain. I thought he was maniacal. He fit the villain trope of kind of pontificating about how the guards are slaves, but then essentially being a slaveholder, which is that kind of weird. I don't know if it's psychotic or whatever it might be, where where you say this will never happen again, but then you are the Baron harbinger. I was going to say Behringer. That's not it. The harbinger of the same thing just to someone else kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that's a good, I don't know if that's a trope. Would that be a trope? Oh, now we're educating. Now we're learning.
We're getting somewhere now.
Is that a trope? I feel like that's a trope.
I mean, if it happens regularly,
Yeah, there you go.
It's a trope.
But I thought he
distracted.
did really well. I know. Did you find a photo?
It's the photo that I found suggests that was him,
That is not him.
which
That's
is very confusing.
That's 100% not him. Did he just get a credit? Maybe there's another Sam Simon.
Yeah, maybe it got credited to the wrong guy.
Yeah, that guy doesn't look. Yeah, no, his nose is totally different. His whole face structure is completely different. That was not him. Okay. I guess there's a little relief there. I think there's just another Sam Simon, and for whatever reason, it got attached to him.
It just got to the wrong one.
Oh,
Anyway,
so I got to go through that whole spiel, and nothing's real, guys. Yes. So Roger Yan, I enjoyed him. You too. You're still distracted.
I'm still distracted. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back. Yes. Yeah. I think he did. He was an interesting villain. But I agree with what we talked about earlier it just kind of felt like I didn't feel the weight of him.
Outside of what's it called? His reveal.
Mm-hmm.
I thought kind of the rest of the parts of him were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Really worked.
Yeah, and I think having the person who was like, yeah, part of it and then left is an interesting thing of like now you get to see you kind of have the him being the he left and turned to doing the bad thing,
Right.
where you have Jackie Chan's character who is like he's choosing to do the good version
Right.
of not listening to the imperial rule.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I think that's you want that juxtaposition, whatever
The
that
fun
word
word.
is.
Yep.
And they created that, and and they did a good job. Alrighty, moving on, just to kind of keep going. Xander Berkeley is Van Cleef. Man, that guy's got a great voice. He's got a solid voice. I thought he did good. He seemed like a piece of shit. Like it worked. He's also in Terminator 2. I think he plays the stepdad or the foster dad.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then he's in Air Force One and Apollo 13. And he's in The Mandalorian.
He is.
Mandalorian.
It's weird because he looks familiar, but like
The more I look at his photo, well, the photo they have for his main photo, I feel like I said photo too many times right there. I don't know why he looks British.
he does.
He's American, but doesn't he kind of look British there? Is this X-Files? Yep, he's in X-Files.
Oh, he's in The Walking Dead.
Oh wow, he's in quite a bit, it seems. Yeah, he's in a lot. I don't know if we can consider him
It's weird though, because like
character actor, but I also still don't. He looks like other people.
yeah, when I like him in this movie looks like somebody else, but looking at him in any of these other pictures, have no idea who this guy is.
Oh, okay. He was getting credited as someone else in some of the Walking Dead photos.
Okay.
And I was like,
that doesn't look like him.
This guy looks so different. Yeah, because they have him. Or is that him? No, that's not him. Okay.
Did we end up on the side of IMDb that's all mislabeled?
Is that what we did? Is this
I think
movie?
we did.
But he also looks like you've seen him in something really important before. Not important, but like a movie that I've really enjoyed or really locked onto, but for the life of me, I can't think of what it would be.
Also, it's crazy that he does not have a single screenshot in these photos.
Yeah.
He's like one of the main bad guys. Not a picture of him.
Not a picture. But he looked cool.
Yeah.
He sounded cool. He had a mustache. A mustache.
Yeah. I don't know if there's much more to say about him. He was just the
And then,
main. Yeah.
And then just to throw him in, Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins.
I mean, I think he just played Walton Goggins, right? Is that how he is in real? How does he look so much? I know makeup, but he looks so much better now than he did then. How old was he when this? So this movie was made in 2000. It came out in May. So what's that? Like probably 99. They were filming. You think?
Oh, that was a crazy screenshot of him. Yeah, I think 99. Because it did have a lot of effects, so I think 99 would have been when they.
He was 28 years old.
He was 28 years old?
He was 28 years old. How? How? Well, I know how, but still, jeez Louise.
Interesting. Crazy.
He's a chameleon of sorts, because I knew it was him, but there was still a little bit of me that was looking at his face, going, "Is that
Mhm.
old Walton?
Yeah.
Is that him?" Also,
It
I
was
always
him.
feel like he should be in more movies
Mm.
that he's not. Like, he should have been in Con Air,
Oh yeah. He
right?
d- he
He would
should
have
have
been
been.
perfect.
Yeah. He would have fit right in.
I'm glad to see his portfolio really expanded out, and he got to do a lot more serious, fun type stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a good actor. He did good. He played a shifty bad guy the whole time he was on screen. You were like, this guy's gonna dupe everyone.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna backstab everyone. Don't believe him.
Yeah.
Don't believe him. Yeah. Alrighty. Any quotes? Any quotes or
there was one that I was
last
trying to
things?
remember. I can't remember it. There's something that I think Roy says near the beginning that was pretty funny, but I can't.
What was the? It makes it funny now knowing that Owen Wilson is from Texas, but I do remember. Where'd you get this guy? Texas, and then he slaps him. Texas? Are you crazy? Which is very funny now knowing that he's from Texas.
Mhm.
That joke is better. I did like I did like the whole the Shanghai Kid. This is terrible. I know. I'm not from Shanghai. And then at the end of it, he's like, man, the Shanghai, that's a good nickname.
Yeah.
I like, you know why this makes me feel better than Rush Hour? Because I don't remember, but I feel like when we were talking about Rush Hour, all our quotes were very, either there weren't any or it was like, I'm ashamed that this is the quote or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there are some funny jokes in this movie.
Yeah, there are funny jokes that are actual jokes
Yeah.
that happen in this.
What was it? When he bends the bar and he's like, I told you. And he's like, you didn't tell me that.
That's the line that I was trying to think of. You said,
oh, no, you said wet shirt don't break, not piss shirt bend bar.
yeah.
I really like that joke. That piss shirt bend bar. Oh, man.
That's the one I was trying to think
Yeah.
of.
If someone knows Mandarin, I know that Wang is possibly, I think it means like king, but they are saying John, like Chon,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't find it in Mandarin or like translated.
Mm.
I could find like Zhang with a G at the end, but not without. So if that name does actually exist, let us know. Otherwise, I don't.
They played a little bit of foolery on us.
Yeah, that's what made me go like, hey, just make up a Chinese kingdom where you can kind of fiddle with this name where it doesn't have to be 100% accurate.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you gave it a real kingdom, so you gotta kind of play by those rules.
Yeah, I can't remember any other quotes off the top of my head.
Well, yeah, I'm going back to it. It's like, I'm lost, John. 90% of the time, I don't even know what I'm doing out here in the West. No, you're a good outlaw. Stop, please. I'm a screw up. The only thing I'm good at is talking too much. That's true.
That's true.
Oh, I laughed really hard. uno mas with
with the bubble.
bubbles.
Yeah.
But I also love the first time that he says it. He says uno mas, and how Jackie responds to it is very like he goes through the whole motions of I'm into this. Wait, what did you just say? Because I don't know what you just said.
What?
And he did a really good job about that. I thought that was a nice quick joke, but also good range in emotion and everything like that.
By the way, I did look up, and apparently Chan is a Chinese name.
Oh, okay. So it does work. Oh, okay. Cool. Can you also look up the order of name in Mandarin?
The order of name. So
there's some languages that I can't remember if it's Mandarin.
I believe they put what we would refer as the last name first.
Right. So that's why it's that. Like, would you refer to them as their first name or their last? That's what I don't know. I don't. Anyway, I do like when Wallace goes nuts and he's like, "I was just winging it." What? No, that's not how we wing it. You've lost your winging it privileges. Alrighty.
Or at the end when he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna wing it, and all the guys are like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah, you could do that. All right, let's see if there's a controversial one. No controversy, but there is. Very funny. The one that is deemed no helpful or unhelpful. This is the West, not the East, and the sun may rise where we come from, but here is where it sets. And everyone was like, I don't give a fuck.
Nobody cares enough to give it a thumbs up.
No.
Nobody cares enough to give it a thumbs down.
Okay, back to the jail scene. I think there were a lot of really good jokes in the jail scene, but when he explains his thing about, if you pee on it, it won't break. And he's like, a 2,000-year-old civilization, and that's the best you can come up with? Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah.
I did. When Roy is trying to pee on the thing, and then John is like trying to look. I don't know why that was very funny. And then he's like, you got to relax. And he's rubbing his back. And he's like, you call this relaxed? Okay. Oh, I did like the back and forth between Van Cleef and Roy. And he goes, why don't you turn and face me like a man? He's like, why don't you do it your way and I'll do it my way?
Yeah.
I think that was the first time I ever saw something in a Western like that, which again is that thing of Owen Wilson is a man out of time. Like he's in this time or in a different time where he's in this time and not a Western. I do like now I'm going to have to get rid of my outlaw name. It just won't work anymore. My real name is Wyatt Earp. Earp? That's a terrible cowboy name.
Yeah.
All right. I think
I did enjoy at the end when they're fighting in the church and they're shooting back and forth at each other and Roy's just kind of like blindly shooting.
Yeah.
Like, did I hit you? No, but you're getting close.
Yeah.
You've almost killed me like 17 times already. 18, 19, 20. You're on fire today. How did you survive out there? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah. I did like that. It's a dumb line, but somehow I think it worked in the moment. But I don't know karate, but I know crazy, and I will use it.
Crazy.
I don't know if it's just Owen Wilson, but just the way he delivers that is very. Oh, hey, it's just IMDb is rude.
What?
Her name is Falling Leaves.
Is
Cheryl is Falling Leaves. which is a very sweet name.
Aw.
I really like that.
Do they say that?
It's here in the quotes. That's her name.
I know, but like, why is that not
Why is that not listed?
listed
Yeah.
anywhere else?
Maybe we should edit that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy. She has a name, and
Do they say it in the movie?
Hey,
I don't even know.
maybe is it? You know what? I don't know if they ever really say it in the movie because her chief father always refers to her as daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he ever says it, but the fact that it's there means that it was written somewhere at least.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Oh. Dumb. I don't know why. That's okay. That has like a twinge of like, they did better. I do like his whole when he is talking to Falling Leaves in the montage, and he's like, I am like a wild horse. You can't tame me. You put the oats in the pen, though, and I'll come in nibble every day. But the minute you shut that gate, I'll jump over the fence and you'll never see me again. It's just very funny that he really has this idea of himself, but when he's put in front of someone who just doesn't care, clearly he crumbles.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. I like that bit of development, whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
And now we transition to Review Rewind, where we look at the reviews. We look at a positive review and a negative review, and we see where we fall. This movie, surprisingly, critically enjoyed.
Interesting. Yeah.
Disliked or liked less by audiences.
That's interesting.
It is very interesting.
This feels like an audience movie.
Hold on. Now I have to look it up because now there's a lot of like self-doubt really filling me up.
Mm-hmm.
Because we hated Rush Hour. Like there was nothing good about it. Oh, I didn't put the scores I did there. Okay, Rush Hour is the opposite. So I think people are racist.
Okay.
I think audience members might just be a little racist. God, what the fuck? By a lot, man. So, all that said, I'm going to kind of connect the dots a little bit on here. Metacritic gave this a 77. So 77% overall positive review. Rush Hour, 61%. So critically negative.
Mm-hmm.
Like slightly positive, but mostly negative. Rotten Tomatoes, 80%.
Mm-hmm.
Rotten Tomatoes Rush Hour, 61%. Now, this is where it gets weird. Rotten Tomatoes audience for Shanghai Noon, 65%.
Yeah.
Rush Hour, 79%, almost 80.
That's like just like flipped.
Yeah. And then IMDb for Shanghai Noon is 6.6, and Rush Hour has it at a 7.0. Metacritic, I never really talk about users on Metacritic, but Metacritic has it at 7.8. So this one is critically enjoyed, but almost panned by audience. Well, judging from the did people just not like Owen Wilson?
It
Is
must
Owen
be,
Wilson the problem?
because Jackie Chan is definitely not the problem.
No. Well, oddly enough, I don't think we talked about this, but we did mention very quickly that Owen Wilson was roommates with Wes Anderson. But Owen Wilson's first thing, I believe, let's see if they mark it, but from the Wikipedia page that I think I saw, it said that, Bottle Rocket, which is a short by Wes Anderson, and then the movie was his first thing. So he started, his first movie was 1996. This is just 4 years after.
Wow. In the words of Owen Wilson, wow.
Wow. He was in The Cable Guy, Anaconda, Armageddon, Permanent Midnight, The Minus Man, Breakfast of Champions, just a bunch of duds, The Haunting, and then Shanghai Noon. Is
this the movie that made Owen Wilson Owen Wilson?
No. But The Haunting is crazy. Liam Neeson, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Lily Taylor, and Owen Wilson. What a group to star with for, like, you're not the main star, but you're kind of one of the main characters. This was kind of his first big movie. Because I think in all the other ones, he just kind of plays like a side character.
Mm-hmm.
But this is his first
like
leading or co-lead role.
Mm-hmm.
I just think people didn't like Owen Wilson at that time.
Yeah.
Weird. I thought he was one of the things that worked really well in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Tristan, why don't you give us our positive review?
Yeah, the Philadelphia Inquirer gave it a 100. And as irresistible as Chan is irresistible as Chan is irrepressible. Irrepressible. In a movie season in which it seems all the blockbusters boast wheels, it's a treat to see a movie that has legs.
Fast and the Furious.
You know, it's funny. This is like the third or fourth movie that we've watched that was released in 2000. We're not doing it on purpose, but we're hitting all the 2000 stuff.
It's so funny how some of the reviews actually kind of cross over into each other.
We're starting to understand those references.
Yeah. I don't know about the 100, but Chan did good. I guess whatever about Fast and Furious. TV Guide magazine. Remember TV Guide, kids? Oh, I had it
TV
down.
Guide.
TV Guide.
Anyway, gave it a 40. It's too bad screenwriters Gough and Millar didn't have enough faith in their premise to play it straight. If they had, they might have produced a classic rather than a Blazing Saddles without the courage of its convictions.
So these people don't like comedy?
They hired Owen Wilson. I know Owen Wilson does like serious stuff, but come on. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's an interesting spot.
It's also it's pretentious in I don't think you need to have a weird way to be pretentious. I feel like if you're pretentious, you're weird kind of inherently.
Uh-huh.
But the pretentiousness is so odd in that it kind of says that if you're not making something that is culturally relevant and or uncomfortable as Blazing Saddles, then don't do it.
Yeah, do it serious.
Yeah, that's such a weird take.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have middle of the road comedies that are like, this is a funny movie.
Mm-hmm.
The jokes are good. I think there's irony to it that you have Owen Wilson, who is his character himself doesn't belong in the West,
Mm-hmm.
and he himself as a person and how he acts doesn't belong in the
Doesn't
West.
belong there. Yeah.
Like, I think that's played really well.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't know why you would have to maybe hit those cultural markers. It feels like it's saying, like, hey, if you're not just out and out always making fun of racists, don't do a Western comedy.
Yeah.
It's like there's other things that were funny about the West,
Yeah.
and they kind of made fun of those things.
Yeah. It's weird for them to be.
What a
Even
weird line to
comparing this-
draw. What a weird line to draw.
Yeah, it's like you have to be Blazing Saddles or a serious Western. There's no in between.
Yeah. It's a subtle comedy. There's a few jokes that are kind of an out loud laughing, but a lot of the jokes are very subtle jokes. They're not,
Mhm.
I don't think they're meant to be like gut busters. I don't know. This just feels weird. I don't.
I don't agree with either of these reviews.
No, yeah. So, we didn't write it down at the time, but I'm going to assume we gave Rush Hour either a D or an F.
Yeah, I feel like we gave it something real bad.
Where are you at with this one?
I think this one lands like probably middle of the road C.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go with it.
Yeah.
It does have production errors. Like, it does have
Mhm.
problems. Some of the jokes are kind of lazy. Some of the cultural things are lazy. The Native American stuff, it's very lazy, which makes it feel and appear racist.
Mm-hmm.
So it, loses points there. Like you said, kind of in your recap, it is kind of a carbon copy. It does do things differently and it does do things better,
Mhm.
but it is very much the Rush Hour structure.
Yeah.
I think the overall protagonists are better characters and relatable, and you kind of support their mission,
Mm-hmm.
and their development better. So that's
Mhm.
where you still get points for it. It is a fun movie to watch. I have way less issues with this. Like, I would watch this with my oldest when she hits like 9 or 10.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. Like, and I think I said it in the other. I'm never letting my kids watch Rush Hour,
Yeah. Yeah.
but this one I don't feel awful about because I feel like we can explain the context a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So like C just feels right there. It has moments that are super enjoyable. It has moments that you're like, oh, they could have done better.
Mm-hmm.
But, I definitely don't want to give it anything more than that. I don't think it deserves to be in the B section.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it, what's it called? I don't think, yeah, I don't think it's a bad movie.
No.
And that's where we have to kind of find ourselves of
Mhm.
like what our grades are. And the reality is C is a fine movie. It's an
Mhm.
enjoyable movie. You're probably gonna have moments that you really like. Maybe you like it more than us. But it does have problems. Like the problems are typically production wise or some plot errors, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
B.
I think.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, I think when it comes to this type of movie, like it landing at sea is like, oh, this is good. This this is
Yeah.
a good one. Where there's some movies that I think that have been like talked about and have this expectation of being greater, and then we're like, no, this is kind of a
C.
bummer of a C. Yeah.
I think B is, this is a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've been really leaving A's to, this is a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this should be in the, what's it, Centurion collection kind of thing. Criterion, yeah. I don't know.
Centurion. Hey, we'll make our own collection.
You know what, though? That works as a Doctor Who reference. But, like, you know, B is still really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
C is, you're going to have a good time and enjoy it. D is, there's some moments that are good, but it has a lot of issues. And then F, which we haven't given too many Fs, I don't think. 1, 2, right off of my list. I have 2. 3. I think I have 3. Yeah, 3.
We've given 4.
In this season. This year, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
But F is like, this is dog shit. Don't watch it kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Rush Hour was that. This one, not so much. I had more fun with it, for sure.
I think the only F that we've given that I would say, hey, go watch this because it's so stupid, is Double Dragon.
Yeah, that one is an F in the worst and best way possible.
Yeah.
It's not good enough to be, like, it's not bad enough to be funny, but it is also a spectacle enough to be like, I think you guys are going to really, like, get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
It's not The Room that is so bad that it's comical.
Yeah.
But it's also bad enough that you're like, you kind of have to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's interesting how we have, of the 4 that we have Double Dragon and Batman and Robin. And I would say that both of those fall under the, like, hey, you want a good bad time?
Watch these movies. The only movie that is like, it's an F and you should never watch it because it is a dog shit movie is Clash of the Titans. That movie sucks. It's such a bad movie. There's nothing fun about that movie. If you want something to nap to, turn on Clash of the Titans. You'll fall asleep.
Yeah, for sure.
We did.
It was a struggle to stay awake.
Can I tell you, this is so off topic. Can I tell you something that made me feel so old?
Oh, let's do it.
Over the weekend, I've reached the age where I just sometimes fall asleep while doing stuff. And so I was playing the new Donkey Kong game, and I was enjoying it. And Ray was right on my shoulder. She loves watching me play stuff, so I was playing it. And I had moments where I would just periodically fall asleep to the point where I'm like moving. And then I would wake up and my character's not doing anything. And I could see Ray and she's like looking at the controller and looking at the screen and looking at the controller and looking at the screen going like, what's happening? And I'm like, I am passing out, but I don't know how long I'm passing out for. This is going to be a pivotal memory for Ray. I remember times where my dad would just pass out, like fall asleep while doing something that he enjoyed. And now I know that memory is going to stick with her. She's going to be like, oh, my dad used to play video games and he would just fall asleep. It'd be like, it was that one time. It was that one time. Oh, shit.
It
was that one time. Gosh. Anyway. Hey, Tristan.
Good times. Hey, Mike.
Thanks for watching this movie with me.
Thanks for watching. Yep.
I know that you watch movies in the East, but we finish movies in the West.
In the West.
That's not right.
We watched the credits in the.
I don't know. I watched the bloopers. I enjoyed the bloopers.
Hey,
It was
those
great.
are good.
The bloopers were great. He really looked like he was having a good time. Anyway, remember, review those rewinds, and we'll see you next time. Baba booey, baba booey.
Baba booey.